The verdict has been revealed in the case of Sean Diddy Combs, and it's led to significant backlash, including from John Rich and Tom MacDonald. A federal jury has acquitted Sean Diddy Combs of the most serious charges he faced, racketeering and sex trafficking, but convicted him on lesser offenses, and the verdict is already sending shockwaves. On Wednesday, after a 7-week trial in New York, the jury found Combs not guilty on charges of racketeering, conspiracy, and sex trafficking. Those charges could have meant a life sentence. However, the jury did find him guilty of 2 counts of transporting individuals across state lines for the purpose of prostitution, a felony violation of the Mann Act. These convictions each carry a maximum sentence of 10 years in prison. So while he avoided the most severe outcomes, Combs is now a convicted felon and could face significant time behind bars, though many people say that's unexpected. The trial itself was intense, with prosecutors accusing Combs of using his power and wealth to run a criminal enterprise that facilitated trafficking and violence. The prosecution's case relied heavily on testimony from multiple accusers, including his former longtime girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. She and other witnesses described what they called as freak-offs, which were allegedly drug-fueled parties involving paid escorts. The defense argued that prosecutors were exaggerating a swinger lifestyle and that Combs' actions didn't amount to federal felonies. The core of the fan concern has been about whether a celebrity of Diddy's stature could face real consequences, especially after the disturbing 2016 hotel surveillance showing him assaulting Cassie. Many who followed the case felt a full acquittal would be a major injustice. The mixed verdict has left people divided. While some see the conviction on the related charges as a form of accountability, others are stunned by the acquittal on the trafficking and racketeering counts. That brings us to the reactions, which have been strong and immediate. Country music artist John Rich took to social media with a fiery response, posted, "Wicked and perverted child abusers across America are celebrating the Sean Combs verdicts today. I'm sick to my stomach and can't stop gritting my teeth. I pray the Father excuses his judgment upon them beyond anything a court could ever do. Can I get an amen from the people of the Lord?" And then you have Tom MacDonald echoing a similar sentiment, suggesting a double standard is at play. He posted, "If you did what Diddy did, you'd be locked up so effing fast your head would spin. Hollyweird is above the law." Again, their comments tap directly into that feeling that the system treats the rich and famous differently. The reaction from fans seems to follow that same line of thinking, a sense of frustration that, despite the harrowing testimony and evidence like the hotel video, the most serious charges didn't stick. So what's next for Diddy? He remains in custody as the judge decides whether to grant him bail ahead of sentencing. Prosecutors are pushing for a substantial prison term, while his defense team is arguing for a much lighter sentence. Let us know what you think of the verdict in the comments, as this story is likely far from over.